Coming to the ring right now, the irresistible Eric Frazier. This is the interview that everyone longed to hear and longed to see. This is the interview from the past. Oh no, this may be the Battle Royale. It is. It's the 10-man Battle Royale with Al Mack as well. There's a young referee. There's Ricky Sexton. There he is, the 1960 member from the WWF, as well as, oh, look at the referee from the WCW. That's right, he started with Empire Pro Wrestling. Scott Dickinson, there he is right there. As Rocky Raymond attacks the Blue Thunder in the middle of the ring. This is going to be a fast and furious battle royal. As you can see, Primetime Paul Zine in the background, as well as the other veteran from the WWF, Mr. Silvano Souza. There's irresistible Eric Frazier. There's Nikolai Volkov, the cousin of Nikolai Volkov, as well as in the other end of the corner, some kind of a freak. I don't know what his name might be. He got his head shaved like an intersection. He looks like he weighs about 400 pounds, maybe 350, give or take 2 or 3 hot dogs, as well as the Blue Thunder in the middle of the ring. And in the other side, you'll see, coming into your picture, awesome Al Mack, the big man from Winthrop, 325 pounds of twisted steel. There goes one. There goes that big Bob. That big Bob, better known as, I don't know what his name is, the outpatient. I don't know if he's out, he's in. Oh, here he is. Get him back into a cell. Get the jacket back on. Get that white coat back on him and get him back in that rubber room. Get him back in the rubber room. You got Silvano Souza and Al Mack in the corner. As you see, Primetime Paul Zine and Rocky Raymond from Boston, Massachusetts in there, bouncing everybody around, trying to make a comeback off the rope. Now you see the Boston man. There he is from Revere, Boston, Mass. Grown, Rocky Raymond in the corner beating on the Blue Thunder. As you see, Nikolai Volkov, irresistible Eric Frazier with Primetime Paul Zine over the top rope. And there goes the Blue Thunder following. As you see, irresistible Eric Frazier and Rocky Raymond from Boston, Mass. Congratulating each other. There's that Ricky Sexton. Ricky Sexton, the 1960 Virgin. There he is. Oh my God, it's Ricky Sexton. He looks like, oh my God, look at this man. Ricky Sexton and Rocky Raymond, tooth and nail going on. And you see Nikolai Volkov and irresistible Eric Frazier caught with a big elbow by Nikolai Volkov. And Ricky Sexton gets dumped over the rope backwards by Rocky Raymond and awesome Al Mack in the far corner, as well as fabulous Phil Apollo in the corner with, I believe, a drop kick coming up here by irresistible Eric Frazier, and fabulous Phil Apollo gets caught by Rocky Raymond, as well as awesome Al Mack. It looks like the fabulous one, Phil Apollo's on Queen Street, and he gets bumped into the top turnbuckle, as well as Nikolai Volkov and Silvano Souza and Rocky Raymond go at it in the corner. As you see, Silvano Souza into Nikolai Volkov from the corner going over there, and they're still going at it as Nikolai Volkov gets dumped over the top rope by irresistible Eric Frazier, and Rocky Raymond and Silvano Souza going back and forth, and he backs him into the corner with the right and a left and a right, and they're going back and forth in this battle royal for the #1 contender for the heavyweight championship. The winner will get a World's Heavyweight Empire Pro title match tonight here in East Boston. Silvano Souza gets dumped up by the fabulous one, Phil Apollo, but I believe he would. Rocky Raymond takes a big knee in the back by the fabulous one, sends him railing over the top rope. Savannah Souza's back in the ring. He went through the middle, but he's going over the top this time as the Fabulous One sends him reeling over the top rope here in the Battle in East Boston. Eric Spranger, he finds his way rearing over the top rope as well as the Fabulous One. For Apollo, caught by Awesome Al, and the atomic knee drop over the top rope, and the winner of the Battle Royal, Awesome Al Mack from Revere. He's putting the boots now. He's shooting. Fabulous for Apollo. Big Hulk Hogan boot to the head of the Fabulous One, Phil Apollo, and the winner of the annual Battle Royal here in the Battle in East Boston. That's awesome. I'm in here, right here. I'm in the biggest stadium of all, right here in Pittsburgh. Can you believe it? I'm here in Steeler Country. What am I doing? I'm from Boston. I'm right here with Jess. And what is your name? Tell me your name is.
Jackie.
Jackie. We're right here. Oh yeah, tell him. Look at the camera, Jen. Go ahead. My girlfriend's name is Jen. Wait a minute.
Empire Pro Wrestling on Friday night. 10 to 11 on Friday.
Friday night from 10 to 11 right here with Jen and Jackie right here in Pittsburgh.
You're keeping score to see who's the favorites here. A lot of talent going in this ring, Gino.
Absolutely. You know, these are the most exciting contests you can have. A battle royal, anything goes in these things.
What makes them more exciting is the cash. They're all shooting for that $5,000 first prize.
Iron Messiah, I know you quite well personally. What would you do for $5,000?
Not too much. We got the long rider coming out right now. We got Phil Apollo at the end back there. Make the own favorite in this match right now. All right, Gino, who are you predicting?
We're underway. I don't know. They're just, you don't know whether to go with the size, the experience. You can't. I mean, it's just an unbelievable contest.
Well, you've got to get an opponent and work together and maybe double team someone to throw the other gentleman out of the ring so you can survive till the end.
I'll tell you, you got one of the toughest wrestlers in this country today, and they're two. Lumberjack Rick Fuller, you see them there in the blue and the red. That guy, 357 pounds.
How about fabulous Eric Spranger?
How about P.J. Walker?
How about Apollo?
Steve Ramsey.
Well, they're all in there, and they're all doing it now, but you got to find out who's going to turn who.
Apollo now has Ramsey in the corner. You know, they've had some tough battles here in the New England area.
You're going to see a lot of grudge matches in there trying to predict who's going to last the longest by keeping their strength and their endurance.
Apollo now with Ramsey in the corner getting that chokehold in. Then again, at this time in the contest, it's absolutely legal. I mean, what do you do?
You can see a lot of maneuvers, but you can see they're all double teaming, triple teaming, all trying to make their strength save so they can pick on one guy and try to get him out at the same time.
You know, it's like you said, what would you do for $5,000? I know Phil Apollo. Phil Apollo meant he would sell his mother for $5,000.
Well, that's true too, but it's just not the money, it's the pride, it's the principle. It's you being the #1 at the end of the match. Yeah. You being the last one standing.
Pat Garrett now drops a chop in. Walker now getting a... You know, we were talking about this earlier, about having to wrestle twice in one night. All of these gentlemen have to do that. Walker just wrestled 2 minutes, about 20 minutes ago.
Well, they're all in good shape right now. You can see that. You can tell by the graphs and their physiques. But you got to understand things. Shape isn't the only thing that's going to help them right now. They're going to have a lot of help from each other, because this way, 2 or 3 can gang up on one until they eliminate so many wrestlers.
Oh, man, it's nothing like anything else. Empire Live Pro Wrestling, everybody. Gino McIntyre alongside the Iron Messiah, the newly appointed commissioner here of Empire Pro Wrestling.
Walker's got Eric Spranger on the ropes over there, and he's putting it to him. Now
look out. Apollo's helping out.
Well, they have a lot of grudge match between them two guys, too, and he can help anything to throw Eric out.
Oh, man, you just look at the history books on that one.
Bill Rossi over here looks like he's in pain. He looks like he shed a few pounds. He was heavy, and he looks pretty good right now.
He's on that Slim Fast plan, I believe.
We've been going on for about 5 minutes right now. Not one person has been thrown out. You can see how much he's going to have the endurance and the strength to maintain this.
Oh, man, Apollo just dropped a shot to Ramsey.
Oh, here comes our first one. There's one. One less right now.
There goes Fast Freddy. He hit that cement pretty hard there, didn't he?
Fast Freddy went out pretty fast. But there's not going to be the end because there's many more.
Look out, we just lost our Portuguese sensation also.
Well, he was tired because he got beat up earlier, so, you know, you can tell that he wasn't going to...
Ramsey now has Walker almost over the top. And wait a minute.
Nope.
You got to hit the floor. That's the rule.
Exactly.
Paul Richard right on top of that. Walker out again? No. Man, Ramsey and Walker really going at it. Fuller now dropping the shots to Souza. Oh, look at this. Look at Fuller go.
All right, Apollo and Frazier are going at it, left and right, lefts and rights are hitting each other.
Yeah.
You can see Joey up there, he's going crazy too. Joe Gullah, he's in there watching them to see if he can get the best of both of them right now, let them beat each other up. And then he'll come in and clean house.
Well, Apollo now has a side headlock, drops a shot to the throat, but absolutely legal. Nothing you can do. Can you imagine actually trying to be an official for this contest?
Well, that's why Paul's outside the ring now, trying to watch all different types of angles.
I wish you luck, Paul.
He's doing a good job. I'm watching him.
Absolutely. Steve Ramsey now. Is he going over? Look out. He hits the floor.
All right, that was the long rider threw out Ramsey.
Long rider gets Steve Ramsey out of the Battle Royal.
He's got a few new tattoos since the last time I seen him. Lucky to come in there was Holly today.
Yeah. Walker now has a sleep roll.
Bill Rossi's in a lot of pain over there. He's holding his abdomen, and Mr. Rossi's on the floor. He's getting kicked to the head.
Lumberjack Rick Fuller now has Eric Spracia. Drops a shot, drops another one. Spracia's looking out of it. I'll tell you though, this kid's got a lot of resiliency too. Oh man, what a chop by Fuller.
Awesome Al Mack in the back over there is doing a job on Mr. Fuller too. And here comes the long rider.
Is he gonna get... Oh, Lumberjack Rick Fuller almost tossed out. Unbelievable. Eric Spracia almost got 357-pound Fuller out all by himself.
He's a big man, that Lumberjack. He's about 6'5", 6'6". Was he 325 pounds?
Fuller 357.
357. Is that before he ate or after? Yeah?
Apollo's looking to put Spracia out. Look out, he's from behind. Spracia now. Oh, what a shot by Apollo.
Oh, there goes Apollo. He got caught. He opened his mouth right now, and they double-teamed him.
Bill Apollo, we got a shot of him now, I believe, with camera number 3. Bill Apollo, kind of a big talker, but
he was doing a lot of talk, but they got him, the both of them.
Oh, look out. He's got a chair. Look out. Look out. Hey, look out. Oh, Jesus. Just tossed out.
That's right there. We're gonna have to speak to this gentleman after this match right now. That's one thing I don't like. They just threw the long rider just got thrown out right now. It's hard to control this when you have 7-12. Well, Eric Spracia's going after Apollo.
Taking it back to the locker room.
There's been a lot of bad blood between them two right now, especially what Apollo just did. Spracia doesn't like that. He knows that that's not the way to wrestle.
Out of control, mayhem. Paul Richards had to chase him back to the locker room. I'm losing my voice here, Messiah.
Very, very exciting right here. There's about 5, 6 contestants left right now. Lumberjack looks like he'd be the odds-on favorite right now. What do you think?
I've got to say, Fuller, I mean, you've got size, but then again, you've got Walker. Pat Garrett himself, 290 pounds, definitely not a slouch in the weight department.
Yeah, but it's a lot of weight out there, and you got Mr. Walker's kind of light.
Trying to get Souza over the top now, I believe.
Well, you're going to need a couple of guys to get Bill Rossi out. Bill Rossi goes about 3 1/4. He's gone. Another. Now 4 left right now. All right, Paul's doing a good job. He's in front of us right now. Paul's controlling the match very well. Get that chair. Good, Paul. All right. All right, Bill seems like he's hurt right now.
And I don't think we've seen the end of that. Let's just go over that again. Eric Spracia, Bill Apollo, you know the history between these two. In the Battle Royal, one-on-one, they're just going at it totally. Even after they're eliminated, Apollo throws a chair into the ring and nails Spracia.
That's right. That's why Spracia went after him right now, and rightfully so, because him and Long Rider, they threw Apollo out, and Apollo didn't like it.
I'll tell you, a lot of bad blood between these two, and we definitely haven't seen the end of that feud.
All right, we got Al Mack in there with Lumberjack. They're both big fellows up there. I don't know which one's bigger, but they both carry a lot of weight. So that's what they have to do. 2 or 3 of them have to gang up on one, especially with these big guys, to see if they can get him out of this ring. Fans are rooting for Hal. Will they root for Hal? There he goes. Pat Garrett's gone.
Powerful Pat Garrett tossed over the top. Man, he hit hard, too.
Looks like everybody's rooting for awesome Al Mack right now.
Oh, yeah.
He has a lot of fans in this area.
He's a big one. Big Al. Fuller and Walker trying to get him over. Look at it. They can't do it. They can't do it. Awesome Al Mack now trying to be put over the top rope. Walker and Fuller toss him off. Comes back. Oh, double. Al, I don't like his chances.
You see, they're talking to each other, but if they get Al Mack out of the ring, who's going to survive between them two?
Oh, I'll tell you, we got... that would be Fuller against Walker. Those two have faced each other before.
So it'll be what? Speed against size?
Look out! Knock ducks!
He got them both of them.
What a clothesline! Awesome Al Mack! He's got Walker! Al Mack has Walker! He's got him!
There goes Walker! All right. This is it. Hey. Is that?
One on. Hey. Look out! Oh! Oh, man!
I don't know about
ruling on this.
I'm going to make a ruling on this. Now we know. Gino, I'm going to have to look at this on the tapes right now. There's a lot I didn't like that happened in this match. They call him Lumberjack. Now why? We know how he got his name.
I'll tell you, referee, I mean, you got to credit him. He can't call what he can't see, but unbelievably, we saw it here on TV. Rick Fuller had that stick in the ring.
He hit him squarely across the back, and Paul was outside and didn't see it. So we're going to have to look this over, and we're going to have to make a call on this later on.
Here at World Gym Summer with the living legend Bruno Sammartino. It's me, it's BBB, the only man that can bring the oldest, the best, the foundation of professional wrestling to Boston. Here he is, the living legend Bruno. Tell him a couple of words in Italian, Bruno.
Well, a tutti voi cari paesani di qui di Boston, sono tanto contento di trovarmi qui in Boston, vi saluto a tutti e vi ringrazio sempre per tutti gli anni fa che mi avete dato tanto il coraggio e il supporto qui in Boston.
And remember to watch Empire Pro Wrestling, the best of the best. The living legend's going to be there. The interview's coming. Watch it from 10 to 11 on the Grade 8 with who? The living legend.
Well, thank you, Rocky. Looking forward to it.
The best there is. Bruno Sammartino, be there.
Personality, Bruno Brown, Billy Tom, Sylvano Souza, Kid Carbon, Mr. Fabulous, Blue Montana, the Bandit Bill Rossi, Battleship Bob Conway, the Boston Bad Boys Awesome Aaron, Bad Boy Rocky Raymond. And ambushes the Kingpin and the Dungeon Master make up this 15-man battle royal.
Okay, here we go. Boy, have I been looking forward to this. There's the bell. You've got 15 men in the ring. Yes, you folks, you heard correctly. 15 men, King of the Ring, over the top, battle royal. And if you're thrown over the top rope, you are eliminated. The last two people left in the battle royal will wrestle later, and the winner will receive $5,000.
One has been eliminated now. That was Boomer Brown.
Boomer Brown.
Ladies and gentlemen, eliminated, Boomer Brown has been eliminated.
Okay, our first casualty, Boomer Brown.
Now this crowd is electric.
I think Mr. Personality has, no, is that
Ladies and gentlemen, eliminated,
Hillbilly Tom. Hillbilly Tom did not last too long.
Mel Mayhem and Madness at its finest. Probably one of the, if not the greatest spectacle in all of wrestling.
Who just went out? It was on the other side of the ring. I couldn't quite see. There is so much action.
Tremendous action in that ring now. Mr. Personality has been
Mr. Personality is our third casualty. And someone else. And Blue Thunder has been eliminated.
Kid Carbon has been eliminated.
Kid Car Bomb is our 5th casualty.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you'll notice it. Bo Montana has been dungeonized by the Dungeon Master in the corner.
And Souza has been eliminated. Silvano Souza
has been eliminated.
Mel, I don't know if you noticed it. Bo Montana in the green tights in the corner in front of us has been dungeonized by the Dungeon Master. He is in a trance.
Mr. Fabulous has left us.
Dungeon Master, as always.
2 wrestlers were just eliminated at the same time. I tell you, the action is so fast and furious. Conley and Raymond gone, and somebody else has been eliminated on the right here. Bo Montana is leaving. It looks like we have 2 wrestlers left. Dungeon Master and Kingpin are left. And very, very wisely, Kingpin leaves the ring as these 2 wrestlers will battle it out later. There's still action all around us. Even though the Battle Royal is over, Kingpin and Dungeon Master have outlasted everyone. And these 2 outstanding wrestling stars will come back a little bit later.
The 2 remaining participants are the Kingpin, and in the ring with me, the Dungeon Master. They will wrestle later this evening.
Looks like they want to wrestle now. They're supposed to wrestle later. Referee Paul Richards coming between them, saying, not now, guys, a little bit later. Once again, the last 2 participants in our King of the Ring Battle Royal, Kingpin and Dungeon Master.
Wrestling this week, we got a Red Sox fan that's unbelievable right here. His name is Peanut. He's not from Peanutville. He's from Revere, Massachusetts, right here. Watch the best of legends with Peanut. And don't forget to tune in on the Red Sox. Red Sox Nation is coming. Papa Bomb, we want them all. We want the Big Poppy, that's right. We want them all back better than ever. And don't forget Manny, because Manny's just Manny, and I'm just Rocky, and he's just Peanut. So watch us each and every week. From 10 to 11, it's Empire Pro Wrestling. From 11 to midnight, it's Legend with Peanut.
This demon guy looks awful big. He's a long rider, folks. Folks,
10-man battle royal. The Duke's in the corner with the super heavyweight Bill Rossi. Phil Apollo's in the corner.
There's a lot of weight being pushed around, folks. We don't know who to follow here first.
Silvano Souza, there's 1 man out, I think. I don't know who it could have been. It was quick. Joe Guller's in the corner. There's this Works Frazier. Phil Apollo's in there. Souza.
You got the bandit getting worked over here in the corner by this big guy. You got the long rider going at it with Frazier. There's so much action, folks. I don't know which way to turn.
Well, I don't know.
it's pandemonium. Joe Gulla's in there with Phil Apollo. They're in the corner, double team him. It's Apollo and Sprazier. There's a long feud. Maverick with Joe Gulla. Souza's trying to get Rick out.
Yeah,
we got 10 men in the ring here.
Phil Apollo working over Rossi. He's working him over. He's got him in a chokehold, folks. There's no referee involved in this one. They're going to have to work to get out of it.
Long Riders in the corner here working over the Maverick. I don't know. He's the winner of that match. They're going to be feuding for the light heavyweight belt. Oh, there's the big Duke. Joe knows right there. He got away from him. He's too big. I don't blame him.
You got two guys in the corner working over Souza. Souza's down on his knees. Two guys are working him over.
Souza's down on one knee.
You got the Demon working over Maverick.
From Apollo.
Going around on the ring.
Oh! Super heavyweight champions here. The Duke's going to be here. And Bill Rossi's down on one knee.
Big shot to the forehead by Jim.
Oh, yeah, he's working on him in the corner.
They're throwing him out. There goes one, folks. He's going out. He's going. No, he's hanging on. He's hanging on.
Long Rider, he's a... Oh, there goes one. He's out.
The first guy's out of the ring. He's out of there. The Demon, they hit him with a shot and put him out, folks.
Unbelievable. Maverick turning it on now with Joey G in the corner. We got everybody here. Oh, Sprazier gets whacked in. Collision course. Oh, Bill Rossi in the corner with Phil Apollo and the Duke.
Long Rider's going at it. Long Rider Maverick. Maverick's down. Long Rider standing over him. Sprazier throws one over the top rope. Number 2 is gone, folks. Number 2 is gone.
Ricky the Rocket has been eliminated.
We still got 8 guys in the ring, folks. Oh, the Demon's got Maverick up on the top rope. I don't know what he's going to do with him. Whoa!
Bill Apollo choking away on Bill Rossi. And Souza and Sprazier's going at it over there. There's a rival. He's choking away.
The fans are going for Eric Sprazier, folks. They're trying to get the momentum going to build him up. Here he goes. He's down on one knee. He's making a comeback.
Silvano Souza, he's on Queer Street.
Long Rider working Sprazier over now in the corner. They're both kneeling down. They both got each other in a hold. Big shot by Apollo to Maverick.
And Bill Rossi stuck in the corner with the big Duke.
Boy, what action, folks. There goes the Long Rider. Over the top. Oh, he's out. Sprazier throws out the Long Rider. Long Rider 2 is out, folks.
Silvano Souza has been eliminated. Back to the dressing room.
Sprazier getting worked over now in the corner. Oh, a chop to the chest.
Oh, big knee drop by the Duke.
Rossi working over
behind. Working on the Duke.
We're down to 5 wrestlers, ladies and gentlemen. 5 wrestlers.
5 remaining.
We got 6 rather. 6. One was hiding in the corner. Whoa! And there he goes.
Been eliminated by fabulous Phil Apollo.
Sprazier working him over, folks. 2 big chops to the throat. Big slam coming up. Big slam. Boom!
Looks like Apollo's following Sprazier around. I don't know. He's got him in an eye rake.
Apollo
working over an eye rake now.
Rossi gets thrown up by the Demon. We're down to 4 guys. We're down to 4 guys, ladies and gentlemen. 4 wrestlers decide who the winner of this battle royal is going to be.
Sprazier, Apollo, Ramsey, and the Blue Demon.
And he is one big guy, ladies and gentlemen. He's got to be at least 310, 320, 6'7". Phil Apollo and Sprazier going at it. Trading shots. Sprazier with a couple of lefts. There goes the Demon. He goes to get the guy up on the top turnbuckle. Oh! Phil
been eliminated by fabulous Phil Apollo.
Phil Apollo Powell just threw Sprazier over the top rope, folks. And he's out. We're down to 3 guys. You take your pick. Apollo, you got the Demon.
Looks like a big suplex coming up.
Oh, baby, that's enough to stay down and go home and call it a night, folks.
Oh. He's raking the eyes now. He's going to the eyes.
Down to 3 guys, folks. 3 wrestlers decide who the champion would be
tonight.
Can't
see. Raking the eyes now, Phil Apollo. Fabulous Phil Apollo has been eliminated by the big man in blue.
The Regal is going at it with the Blue Demon, which I don't think he'll be able to withstand anything this time. This Demon's going to take it, folks.
Still at ringside, going back.
Oh.
And the winner of the match, the big man in blue.
Ladies and gentlemen. And the winner is the Blue Demon. This little demon.
Got his time, January the 8th.
Well, you know, remember, you used to have a picture in your wall when we were down there. You were 15 years old. Remember that picture?
Yeah.
And you weighed like about 110 pounds. And you were from a brute sea, and you said, this is what I'm going to do. And then you came in. We walked in the first night, and we were all little skinny kids, and he's like this. So we say, look at this guy. Next thing you know, he's in the bathroom doing pull-ups and everything. Yep. And then we just became
Well, you know, young like that, I didn't want to lose much. So
his granddaughter and my granddaughter go to school together.
Get out of here.
3rd grade. They're 8 years old, you know.
God, isn't that something, man? Remember Scabilio?
Oh, Scabilio, right. Oh, my God.
Whatever happened to
you remember Cassidy and Balassi, those 2 outcasts?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, he's still around. I see him once in a while. But Balassi, he died.
Who died?
Joe Balassi. Remember Balassi? Yeah, he died.
Joe.
I remember one night they went into San Antonio.
I'm here with Bruno Sammartino, the living legend of professional wrestling. Started wrestling back in the day, won the title in 1963, traveled all over the world. Bruno, can you tell me a little bit about the steroid problem and the dead end wrestling, all these wrestlers that think they're wrestlers, they steal people's gimmicks, they copy people, they're doing steroids. Tell us a little bit about the time that you got into wrestling with Monsoon and those guys that didn't need steroids to the time now where they're all using them.
Well, in my day, I remember guys like Killer Kowalski, Donleo, Jonathan, Tanaka, Monsoon, you mentioned. None of these guys ever used anything like steroids, and they were all giants. This nonsense saying that you can't be big unless you use steroids. Maybe you can develop muscles, you can develop quicker, but there's a lot that goes with it too. Look at these guys. Since in the past 10, 12 years, there have been 121 deaths, and most of these guys are under 40 or under, and so they can say anything they want, but it is all drug related, and I like to see it stop. Because there's more and more young people want to come into the business, and they're going to feel like they're going to be pressured, feeling that they have to use these drugs in order for them to be successful. And it's a shame, because that's a myth. Look at the arena in my day. We used to sell out Madison Square Garden, Boston Garden, all over the place. And now today, they claim it's so much better, so much bigger. They go to Madison Square Garden once a year. They come to my town, Pittsburgh, once or twice a year. Boston, often they come here. So it goes to show you that the reality is that they're not better at all. And fans are leaving by the droves rather than coming to
They're not putting him in the seats like you used to. They sell out crowds. Now they got the ring music and all that stuff. But getting back to days like superstar Billy Graham, one of the big users, Tony Atlas, Quick Draw Rick McGraw had a heart attack. But it's not only the steroids. They're mixing the steroids with the painkillers and the other extracurricular activity that's going on, basically. So that's basically what's happening with the steroids. And just close with this and tell them what you'd like to see professional wrestling become without steroids, the good old days of wrestling.
Well, I'd like to see something happen with some control from some outside agency come in, where they would be able to control it, test it properly, and clean it up so that these deaths would stop, and wrestling could get back to what it used to be, of just wrestlers who are naturals, who would go out there and be the best they could be. And most importantly, by doing away with these chemicals, how many lives would you save? And that's the bottom line, is saving lives.
Well, thank you, Bruno. It's always a pleasure. The living legend, Bruno Sammartino. Be there. Don't forget to watch Legends. That's right, the Legends of Professional Wrestling, right here at KBLE TV from 11 to midnight with this guy, Bruno Sammartino, the foundation of professional wrestling.
Now looks like Astro Man from the Dominican Republic, along with one half of the Masked Raiders, Christopher Grande. We got Pinky Petunia in the ring. Oh, there he is, Captain USA. Representing America here at Conway, New Hampshire. And you can tell he hasn't missed any meals. We have in the corner there with the red mask on. That must be a new entry as El Mascarado's back in the ring. Johnny Royal is entering the Battle Royal here at Conway, New Hampshire. And it looks like someone from, I don't know, is that someone from the Fawns? Is that the guy with the red hair on the Fawns? Oh, they're going at it right now as Astro Man going hot and heavy with El Mascarado, Johnny Royale, and we see another hometown boy, Robbie Ellis, in there, along with Pinky Petunia. This is a classic Battle Royal. Robbie Ellis put in the corner by, I believe it's Captain America. Pinky Petunia in the corner. As I don't know who this guy is with the red mask, Red Devil, they must have thrown him in. It looks like he's in the corner with eggs and bacon. I don't know what his name is, Storm. The big, tall, 6-foot tall rookie from New Hampshire. This is a special match right here. The winner of this match, I believe, he gets 3 Happy Meals from McDonald's. I'm not quite sure, but it looks like the Masked Raider over there, he hasn't missed many meals lately. It looks like he's in at 450 pounds as they're double teaming Pinky Petunia in the middle, Captain America, and we have this girl, a lumberjack photographer. Unbelievable. In Conway, New Hampshire, we have photographers that wear lumberjack suits at ringside. Unbelievable. Anything is liable to happen, and usually does here in Empire Pro Wrestling, as Johnny Royal's caught in the corner, one half of the Bulldogs that later on will be in a big, big match with the Masked Raiders, a new tag team in Empire Pro Wrestling, and I believe they're going to give a lot of trouble to the Power Company as the 2 masked wrestlers go out in the corner. Captain America and the Masked Raider, 2 men that I would not invite to dinner. Pinky Petunia on the ropes now. And we have the hometown boy, Robbie Ellis, choking on Johnny Royale. And I don't know who that redheaded guy is there. I believe his name is, I might have seen him on the Fawns. He couldn't be, not that producer. Not the guy that makes movies. He cannot be here at Empire Pro Wrestling, but he's slamming the head down in the corner of the Red Devil. And what do we see here? The matchmakers out here now calling spots. What's going on here in Empire Pro Wrestling? Who is that man, that mysterious man at ringside? Christopher Grande as Captain America is chopping Pinky Petunia. The Masked Raiders in the corner taking recess. And it looks like the Red Devil down on the Storm. Robbie Ellis mixing it up with the red-headed man. And Johnny Royal, I believe he put a big, oh, that was unbelievable. Don't hit that man in the stomach. He just had recess. Oh no, he's trying to lift up this 450-pounder. And we have Spanky at ringside, the referee Spanky. Astro Man in the corner with El Mascarado. We haven't seen them in a while. As he whips him over to Johnny Royale. Now we have a lot of tonnage in the corner. And the double axe handle to the head of Johnny Royale as the Masked Raider, checking for any bruises. And then he lands a right hand of his own across the jaw. It's Astro Man now as he gnawing on the head of Johnny Royale as the Masked Raider says, yes, go right ahead. Dinner for 2 over in the corner. And the Masked Raider looks like he's got a ponytail to boot. Robbie Ellis looks like he should be knitting a blanket as he tries to attack the man on his knees, Pinky Petunia. We got the red-headed man and Johnny Royale. They're trying to lift up the 450-pounder. Oh, no! He rolled him out. Oh, as he touches the floor, and Spanky has just told him that the Masked Raider has been eliminated. Pinky Petunia's in the middle of the ring now. With the Fawns character, he's in the corner, the red-headed guy. Never wear red in the ring unless you're a ding-a-ling. As Killer Kowalski doesn't like red. Nobody likes red. It's a bad color. It's just an omen here on any kind of pro wrestling level. Johnny, look at that photographer, the lumberjack photographer's back. Pinky Petunia. Oh, into that top turnbuckle, and he's gonna need more dye for that here in the morning. Oh my God. This is unbelievable here, this annual Battle Royal at Conway, New Hampshire. Astro Man, double axe handle. Now this kid here's holding his esophagus. El Mascarado and Robbie Ellis is trying to put him over the top rope. There's so much action in the building, it's unbelievable. Photographer taking a nice shot of that wire. Unbelievable, fans. The cameramen, they're going left and right. They don't know who to film. And it looks like another man has been eliminated. The Red Devil. The 6-foot-tall homeboy Storm. Halfway out, halfway in. He's still in there with Robbie Ellis. Captain America. Johnny Royal. And Spanky checking at ringside as this partisan crowd here in Empire Pro Wrestling. Conway. Pinky Petunia has just hit the gym floor. Yes. And Storm Ho, he just gave that one there, the Rokishi in the corner. As Robbie Ellis, flexibility in his neck. The red-headed guy got him by the throat. Unbelievable wrestling, fans. He's holding him up now. Hoey, that's down. And it looks like Mr. Bob Evans, the red-headed man, has hit the floor for the first time tonight. Empire Pro Wrestling let all these New Hampshire boys get in the ring. Captain America put his leg down, fan. Put him over. Oh my God. Astro Man and El Mascarado hanging tough here. In this sellout crowd, 2,500 roaring people here in the crowd. And Spanky's at ringside. The referee known as Spanky. The crowd wants the hometowners to win. El Mascarado and Astro Man going at it hot and heavy. Robbie Ellis, the hometown man, had just been eliminated along with El Mascarado. And there's 2 people left in the ring. 3, excuse me. Captain America. Astro Man. And they're going to pair 6 and back and forth. They're playing catch with Astro Man's head. And they're setting up for a double whip now off the ropes as Astro Man. He's no small man at all himself. Captain America on one side, and it looks like the Storm. 6-foot-tall youngster, rookie in pro wrestling. And Astro Man in the middle now. Oh, he sticks that thumb upside the head of Captain America. And this young rookie going back and forth with the boots. Oh, a big drop kick, but it barely touched the chest of Astro Man. And a second one. You better get more gas behind that, baby, because you got a 280-pounder. It looks like Astro Man, the veteran, shoots him over the top rope. And there's 2 people left in the ring now for this annual Battle Royale. It's Astro Man and Captain America. Oh, this is going to be unbelievable. 2 countries, the Dominican Republic and good old USA. And the crowd is going wild here in Conway, New Hampshire. They're yelling USA, and he puts the boot to the midsection of Astro Man, and a chop. These 2 men have definitely not missed any meals here at Empire Pro Wrestling, as our great buffet before and after the meals, as we have our big buffet set up in the dressing room as we speak. As Astro Man takes 10 right hands to the head. Oh, a big right hand to the head now. These 2 men are over 300 pounds apiece. Oh, into that corner buckle. As you saw that ring move 6 or 7 inches. Fallen by Captain America and Spanky at ringside. He's waiting to award this match right here. Spanky's very aware. He knows there's a sandwich waiting for him in the back too. Oh, into that corner post. Oh, nobody home. Captain America hung up in the ropes. And Astro Man looks like he's going big. Oh, he dumps him over the top rope, and I can't believe it. Unbelievable. Astro Man has been awarded the 17th Annual Empire Pro Wrestling Battle Royale. As you can see, Astro Man. Unbelievable as he takes the crowd in a precarious way. And then the shot of that big crowd right here at Conway, New Hampshire. The Dominican Republic has taken one up here on USA as our photographer, the lumberjack lady, with Spanky right here at ringside. As Astro Man, he doesn't care about the crowd. He just won a chance. #1 contender for the EPW Heavyweight Wrestling Championship. Back in Empire Pro Wrestling. Here are these guys. The Masked Raiders, a new tag team here in Empire Pro Wrestling. Look at the size of these guys. There's the helmet that changed the Heavyweight Championship. That must be #1 or #2. He's got that football helmet. And that Christopher Grande is buying up every professional wrestler here in Empire Pro Wrestling. Christopher Grande loses here in Conway. He's a great, great wrestling fan.
72 pounds, Johnny Royal and Rip Morrison.
Johnny Royal and Rip Morrison. They're in for a big, big match here tonight. And who do they got with them? Is that one of the Vachons? Is that Paul the Butcher Vachon's nephew, Vachon? I hope he has shirts because those Vachon brothers. Boy, oh boy, it's I don't believe it. That's a Vachon. Is that a Vachon? Johnny Royal and Rip Morrison in the ring. They're in for a big, devastating match here. These two men, 350 and 450. Oh, you don't want to make it a 6-man, buddy. Not with these guys. Not with the trickster. Oh, they get attacked before the bell as the Masked Raider #1 comes in. And it looks like #2 can't even get between the ropes. A big slam now as he backs up into the ropes now. Oh, he comes down across the head of Rip Morrison, one of the Bulldogs, the New Hampshire Bulldogs. Oh, a crack across the chest. Outside the ring, Rip Morrison, one half of the Bulldogs, looks like he's been kenneled. He's been kenneled outside the ring, thrown through that second rope as Johnny Royal, Bulldog #2, goes in to help. Those Masked Raiders coming into EPW, they want that tag team championship. All new tag teams coming in, I believe. The House of Pain has returned to Empire Pro Wrestling. One half of the House of Pain, very victorious in Saugus, says he'll be back with his big brother. And the Masked Raiders, Power Company, they got their hands full. A lot of new tag teams coming to Empire Pro Wrestling. As they tie up in the corner, they get back in the corner. As the 450-pounder #2 comes in. #2, they got him #1, #2, #1 off the ropes. Oh, big double clothesline as Rip Morrison has been kenneled. He has been kenneled. And the 450, oh, again sent railing fans. As you saw the opening of this program, the Masked Raiders, they're the most devastating tag team. They are certainly the biggest tag team, and they eat the most here at Empire Pro Wrestling. That man is 450 pounds in the center ring right now. Look at the punch to his side. He didn't even feel it. He did not feel it as #2, and it's a boot up. Boot into the head now. As Rip Morrison as #1 gets in the ring, the more, looks like he's a little more agile. He comes across the chest of, and he doesn't feel that, and they're trying to make a comeback, but to no avail. These Masked Raiders are devastating. A big knee to the midsection as Rip Morris, the Bulldog, a big hip toss, and they're sending these Bulldogs back to the kennel. They've been kenneled. And another chop. Wow, devastation. These boys aren't small, these Bulldogs. They're about 240, 250. As you can see the bruises on the chest now. Rip Morrison. Johnny Royal comes in and gets his eyes raked again as the Raider. Oh, a little duck down by, and another duck down. They're playing with each other now in the middle of hands. Fans, you can't believe the size of this guy, number 2. He's about 450 pounds. Johnny Royal in the corner. He's sending him in for the Ku Klux Klan. Oh, that's the big one. That's what they call the Ku Klux Klan. It's a move they use on all the people now. It's a triple dope. It's a dopey effect. It makes you feel dopey. It makes you feel ropey. Shooting him into the ropes now. 450 pounds. And the pancake. Unbelievable. Oh, no. Call Betty Crocker. They just pancaked this guy into the mat. Unbelievable. The Masked Raiders took this one-fall contest, if you want to call it a contest. The referee's leaving town. Look at the size of these guys. These two. They've been kenneled, fans. The New Hampshire Bulldogs have been kenneled. They have broken blood vessels. All right, we got a little more to hear from our manager, Christopher Grande.
All the competition. I mean, you guys didn't even break a sweat. Most of you people probably work harder beating your wives tonight. These guys need just a little bit more.
Pinky protruded from the back has come out for some particular reason. Oh, what a slam on the red-headed man.
Okay, that does it for the 2 guys from New Hampshire. Now, again, are there any
Oh, my good God, those Masked Raiders are devastating.
You know, folks, I'm going to leave this town just like I came in. Smiling because I know I'm only going to be here for a little while.
These guys are uncontrollable. This Christopher Grande, the Masked Raiders, Power Company, beware. The House of Pain are back. The Masked Raiders are coming in, as well as many, many more tag teams here in Empire Pro Wrestling. We'll be right back, fans.
I'll tell you what we're gonna do. Why don't you let the girls have a seat? How's that? What do you think? Huh? What do you think? All right. Let's get right to the point, Rocky Raymond. I've been around the world, and I've spent a great deal of time in my home state of Texas. And I keep hearing about the great Italian tradition in the Northeast and how you're the head of all that. You're the local celebrity. You're the living legend up here. Well, I just want to tell you something. You don't impress me. Italians, as far as I'm concerned, are nothing but liars and thieves, and you have no business being in this room. Okay, let's hold it down. Mr. Apollo, Mr. Fabulous, I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'll let anyone
go all the way around and we get down and do a little boogaloo. How do you say about that? Huh? Wrestling straight down, okay? What do you think? You go to Texas, we're in New England now. We're in Boston. We're in Boston. We're in Texas. This ain't Texas. This is Beantown, brother. USA. Don't forget it. You ever been to the North End?
Around, and another big whip now, as you can see the stickiness of the big Russian. Oh, he's got him up for a big power slam. This could be it. It's all over. And coming into the ring now, you see the fabulous one, Philip Powell, after the interview. Didn't like the interview too much. He's attacking Rocky Raymond, putting the boots to him with those big cowboy boots. Philip Powell didn't like the way the interview went earlier. Didn't get the best of it, trying to capture Irresistible Eric Frazier. He's got a big belt now down across the throat now, an Adam's apple. He's got that snakeskin belt across the throat of Rocky Raymond, yours truly. Outside the ring, Miss Olympia flipping out. The big Russian in the ring, he's 320 pounds. He's setting him up now. Philip Powell falls down into the midsection now. They're trying to get some order in the ring. Here comes Irresistible Eric Frazier, the irresistible one. Is he going to help? Is he going to help the fallen Rocky Raymond? Oh, it looks like the fabulous Philip Powell now offering more money. Oh, Dollar Green will get you everywhere. The young rookie checking out this wad of money. I don't know, could he have changed his mind? All the work, all the training that Rocky Raymond has done with his nephew, breaking him into the pit. He's turning on his uncle. It's the irresistible Eric Frazier putting the boots to his uncle, yours truly now. This is a travesty of justice. I can't believe it my own two eyes. If this tape wasn't on tape, I wouldn't believe it. He got a boot off now, the fabulous one taking off a boot. It's Irresistible Eric Frazier on the top rope, coming down. Oh no! The veteran Rocky Raymond ducking as though he's gonna crack him now. Oh, he cracks him with Miss Olympia's belt. Two cracks to the back, and you can see these two easily muzzling men, these two groveling men, wobbled up a plan in the back to jump. Yours truly, but it backfired as Miss Olympia was nice enough to lend me her belt. Miss Olympia and the blonde bombshell Angel. And that's why they call him the baddest man